Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Shravya, a ServiceNow developer at Palni. In today's session, we'll learn how to create a reusable test template in the automated test framework and how to use it inside a test to automate a change request rejection scenario. Before creating a test template, let's quickly understand what a test template is. A test template is a predefined mini test that contains common steps which you can reuse instead of creating them again and again. Let's begin. Now, navigate to Automated Test Framework. In Administration, click on Test Templates. Click on New. On the test template form, set the name to Reject a Request. Then, select the lock icon to open the test template list, where we define the reusable test templates. First, select on Impersonate. It acts as a specific user to perform actions in the test. Next, select Record Query. It searches and retrieves records based on defined conditions. Then, open an existing record. It opens a specific record for the further actions. After that, select Set Field Values. It updates fields on the record with required values. Finally, click on UI Action. It executes a button action like approve or reject on the record. We are not configuring these steps now because they will be configured dynamically when used inside a test. In the description field, enter open an existing request and reject it. Once all steps are added, click on submit. Now our reusable test template is ready. Now next, let's create test case. Navigate to Automated Test Framework. Click on Test, click on New. On the test record, set the name to Reject Change Request by Approver. In the description field, enter Reject a Change Request assigned to Help Desk by an Approver. Click on Save to continue. Now go to the Test Step tab and click Add Test Step. From the Server category, select Impersonate Test Step. Click on Next. Set the user to Fred Ludy and click Submit. This impersonates the user who will submit the change request. Add a record insert test step. Set the table to change request. In the field values, set assignment group to help desk. Type to normal and short description to rejected. Click on submit. This creates a new change request record. Now add and open an existing record test step. Keep the table as change request. For the record input, use reference icon to select the record output from the step to record insert. Click on submit. This opens the newly created change request. Next, add a record update test step. Keep the table as change request. For the record input, again select the record output from the step to record insert. For the record input, use the reference icon to select the record output from the step to record insert. Set the field values state to assess. Click on submit. The change request is now ready for approval or rejection. Now we will incorporate the test template. Click Add Test Template. Set the template to reject a request and set the table to approval, which stores approval records. Click on Add. The template steps will be appended to the bottom of the test. Now begin configuring the steps added by the template. First, open the Impersonate step and update user to user 1. Click on Update. This impersonates the approver. Next, open the Record Query step. In the conditions, set approver is the user output from the Impersonate step. And approving is to the record output from the step to record insert. Use the reference icon to select these values. Click Update. This retrieves the approval record related to change request. Then open an existing record step. For the record input, select the first record output from the record query step. Click on update. This opens the approval record. Next, open the set field value step. Set the state to rejected and comments to need more documentation. Click on update. Finally, open the click a UI action step and set the UI action to reject. Click on update. Now your test is fully configured. To execute this test, go back to the test form and click on run test. Since this test includes UI actions, select a client test runner browser. If the test runs successfully, it confirms that the change request was created and the approval was rejected as expected. If any step fails, review the configuration, correct it, and run the test again. Runs successfully, it confirms that the change request was created and the approval was rejected as expected. If any step fails, review the configuration, correct it, and run the test again. That is it for today's session. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.